Good Erev Shabbos, Parshas Tazria Metzorah, babies getting born, then people breaking out in skin diseases. What's the connection? We Jews have a mission. The non-Jewish world, the Christians want to evangelize the world. The Muslims want to make the entire world Muslim. Us Jews, we don't want to make the whole world Jewish. After all, somebody needs to buy retail. But Asher b'chabanu mikol ha'amim, Asher kedishanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu. We have a mission to be a light unto the nations of the world, and Or L'Goyim. We have a higher standard that we need to participate and live on, and create the light that we can then share with the world around us. To become a nation of priests, effectively, to serve, to facilitate humankind's awareness of his spiritual heritage and his resources. The common denominator between babies getting born and skin things breaking out is that there's a bringing out of what's been hidden into a revealed state. Parsha begins with a very positive event, the birth of a new life, and this is the kind of revealing that we should be pursuing. And then it contrasts that with the leper, who is suffering from a breakout on his skin, a type of spiritual kind of Dorian Gray scenario where the yach that's inside is coming to the surface, sort of quid pro quo for his having spread Lashon Hara or done other things that he shouldn't have done, which were all occasions of bringing out or revealing something that was not meant to be revealed. Should have stayed hidden. There's a statement attributed to Rabbi Yisrael Salanter, the founder of the Muslim movement, that goes along the lines of not everything that one thinks should be said. Not everything that one says should necessarily be written down. And not everything that should be written down should necessarily be printed. And not everything that's printed should necessarily be read. There's certain boundaries, borders of propriety and necessity. And so when there's a dysfunction, and when there's a dysfunctional relationship between soul and body, a dis-ease, it's amazing how the body mirrors the soul's distress. Think asthma, think psoriasis. And who comes to diagnose this particular affliction? Specifically Aaron, the Kohen, or somebody, one of his descendants, coming from an ethos of Ohev Shalom and Roidev Shalom, loving peace and pursuing peace. The man of God who knows that beneath the skin-deep affliction lies a soul, and a soul not only just a soul, but it's got immense worth, and it's suffering the frustration of being unable to express itself. The Kohen, who can see the latent good and communicate it to the leper himself. And so the Torah prescribes a course of action that will repair the damage and harmonize the internal relationship and restore the integrity of the outbound relationships and avoid the out-of-bounds relationships. And help to bring out not the yach that's inside of us, but the positive qualities that's inside of us. The qualities of self-sovereignty, of nobility. Do this by focusing on the good, on the positive, on the godly element, both in ourselves and in others. Okay. So if you can appreciate that you have a soul, and that soul is not only goodly but godly, and that you were come into this world, you were born with a reason for being here, and that reason is to share the light of your personal goodness and the perspective of your personal goodness, and to help others see in your light, through your light, their own goodness. Okay? You treat yourself with respect and with nobility. You appreciate the good in you, and you appreciate the good in the other person as well. There's a status that when somebody gets married, the husband is like a king and his wife is like a queen. Um, some young chassan, some young groom came to his rabbi and said, Rabbi, so how long do I get to stay a king? To which the rabbi answered, as long as you keep on treating your wife like a queen. See the nobility in each other, see the royalty in each other, and see the royalty in yourselves and act accordingly and have a royal Shabbat.